Billions of people on this planet believe in a spiritual God. Judaists, Christians, Muslims, and many others. According to the book of Genesis, God created man in his image. As God is spirit, this image cannot possibly be understood in the physical sense. It is not at all related to gender. In God's view, any woman is the image of God in exactly the same sense as any man is. How then are we to understand this claim that Adam and Eve were made in God's own image? Again, Genesis gives us the answer. God blew the spirit of life into the nostrils of Adam and Eve. That is not a physical act, but a spiritual act. The creation of two brand new spirits from pre-existing bodies of the species Homo sapiens. Most importantly, their creation did not involve a miraculous change in the biology of their bodies. The creation of the bodies of Adam and Eve took billions of years, and many of its mysteries were explained by evolutionary biology. Although the evolution of bodies is readily accessible to natural science, the creation of spirit is definitely not. Just like God created the spirits of Adam and Eve, He keeps on creating a single spirit for every single newborn today. Parents can only generate bodies of the species Homo sapiens. They cannot generate their spirits. Since Charles Darwin published his theory in 1859, scientists mainly focus on physical changes of Homo sapiens, while they have the tendency to forget the enormous impact of spirit erupting on planet Earth. The true scientific challenge is to compaginate man's unique behavioral characteristics with man's natural descent from its ancestors. Julian Shins claims that scientists would eventually reach the same conclusion. Without Genesis, it would just take them a little longer. So which are these spectacularly unique cognitive abilities of spirited humans? Take the notion of hospitals and courthouses. There is a big difference between individuals of one species helping out one another, like practically all animals do, and conceiving intellectually what hospitals and courthouses are. That only humans can do. This behavior is not programmed in the genes, because it requires the spiritual realization that everybody is equal in God's eyes. So what model does Shins propose for Adam and Eve? Before their divine vocation, they were animals of the species Homo sapiens, like the rest of their tribe. They lived about 150,000 years ago in the Horn of South Africa. God selected Adam and Eve from among their equals and turned them into human beings by instilling into them the spirit of life, as their new superior condition did not affect their bodies. They remained inferior with all other individuals in their tribe. Since their fall in the Garden of Eden, God committed himself to instilling his spirit of life into all their progeny. Even if that progeny were spiritually hybrid, that means even if only one of the two parents was spirited. Due to the enormous cognitive advantage, spirited humans not only survived evolution, but their numbers literally exploded. No geneticist has a clue as to why. Meanwhile, hundreds of unspirited human species disappeared. Still, no geneticist has a clue as to why. Many other aspects of human evolution have not been understood by geneticists either, because they dogmatically refuse to accept the domain of spirit. An example of such an eluding fact is a curious gender asymmetry in hybrid matings, according to which the progeny of female humans and male Neanderthals survives, while the progeny of male humans and female Neanderthals does not. Again, geneticists have no clue. From the point of view of spirit, this gender asymmetry is obvious. Spirited children educated by spirited mothers in their clans of spirited humans survive, while spirited children educated by Neanderthal mothers in their unspirited clans are expelled from the clan due to their odd behavior. In his book Adam and Eve Vindicated, Biblical monogenism defeats biological polygenism. Shins mentions many more examples of biological facts, which are mysterious only to those who dogmatically refuse to consider the human spirit as a non-material entity. Grab a copy of the book through ingenuousness.org. Go to the book section and look for Adam and Eve Vindicated, or check his other books that might interest you.